I am the judge. Dredd may be the law, but I am the judge. Citizens, the last time we were here, in the office, I was describing how the ZX Spectrum Dredd game was one of the first games to ever come out. So I played it because, unfortunately, Sir Clive Sinclair had passed away. However, in order to play that game, I had to run it on an emulator on my computer here, which I didn't feel too good about. I did it for Sir Clive Sinclair's memory, but I just thought if I'm going to be doing the Commodore 64 version of the same game, I'm going to have to get my hands on a proper Commodore 64. Well, luckily Judge Fee to the rescue. He managed to procure for me a Commodore 64 Mini. So we're actually going to run the Judge Dredd game on the Commodore 64 Mini and try it out. So, hopping right in, here we are, Judge Dredd for the Commodore 64. Ow, my ears. Youch, that is a painful bit of background sound. Now, I remember when I did the ZX Spectrum version, there was hardly any sound at all, certainly no music. There were the occasional footsteps, the odd shot sound effect, and that was it. I'm kind of missing that because this music is really painful to listen to. But alright, let's bypass that. I think the music continues to play while you're in this game as well, so that's not good. Now, if I remember correctly, assuming it's the same as the ZX Spectrum game, you're going to be required to choose one of the crimes right away. So let's do that here. And me moving around to my Lawmaster, let's go with one of these. And right off the bat, we've got a crime. Now, I'm not even sure. We're looking for our, these are just regular citizens, walking around. We're looking for the guy in the sort of rocket pack. That's what he had in the Commodore ZX Spectrum version. I can still jump down. There's those Cybo dogs. I don't think, oh, they do hurt me. All right, let's go past. Ridiculous levels of jumping around. Let's move on here. I like the graphics. The graphics look pretty good. The music's terrible, though. Can I jump down? Yes, I can. Can I proceed along here? Yes. Oh, there's our perp. Get him! Get him there. Did I get him? What am I doing? Oh, I think I died. Okay. I definitely died. That's game over. Wow. That is a little bit painful right off the bat. Let's try this one more time. Well, we might have to do this a few times, actually. Let's go with the burglary. Right here. And let's move across. I do like the graphics. It definitely looks a lot nicer. It obviously has the assembly lines from the ZX Spectrum game. There we go. Yep. And the falling down through multiple levels thing. I don't understand why that happens, though. I'll avoid the Cybo dog. Go past the citizens. Oh, that's the end of that level. Can I go through a door? Does that go anywhere? Does that do anything? Nope. Alright. Oh, I can jump everywhere. Wow! Oh, there's an elevator. Alright, so let's go up an elevator. That worked. Get the perp! Get the perp! Get him! I think I died. Let's try another one then. Let's try this. Cybo Dog's doing their thing. Let's just run past them. I'm not interested in killing any of the animals. I just want to find the perp and get an idea of how the game goes. Again, assembly line. That's interesting. Gonna go past these rats, or am I? Let's go up to that no, let's not. I was gonna go up to the elevator here. Try this. There's a sentry robot. Not a big deal. And I'm falling, and I'm falling. Whoa! Youch! Alright, how about if I go down? Nope. I tell you, this game is very confusing, very hard to follow. Oh, man. And I'm dead again. Well, I'm not loving it so far. I will try some of the keys on the keyboard, though. One advantage that the Commodore 64 has, at least as far as this C64 Mini, if I hit the numbers on the keyboard, my weapon changes. You can see incendiary, or ricochet, high explosive, heat seeking. That's very good. Let's we'll stick with normal for now. Get past these cybo dogs. But that's good to know. I can actually make selections for my different weapons. And I seem to recall, with the ZX Spectrum version, that I was able to... Nope, I'm still following. And I'm dead again. I seem to remember there was options for like halt or kill. And I think on this version, that is mapped to the shift key. Yeah, see now I'm in warn mode in the middle there. I'm obviously still shooting. I don't know what the warn does, how beneficial that is. These bits of technology are obviously in my way. If I hit the space bar, I go from warn to kill. Nice to be able to have the selection. Can't go up. So the doors again must be leading to citizens' apartments, and you can't go in them or anything. At least the main perp we're looking for is a lot easier to locate in this game. The general background characters, the civilians, they look all the same, and it's obvious that they're just wandering around. Same with the cybo dogs. But when I find my perp, he's kind of in a bright white outfit of some type. I'm just going to avoid all these little sentry robots. I'm not sure what they are. Goes to the door here. Oh, downward arrow. What does that do? Absolutely nothing. All right, ignore the downward arrow. That's an elevator. I'll bet you that takes me to him. Gonna do that here. Gonna go up. And that didn't take me to him. All right. So the navigation is still very confusing. It's not a very good game from that point of view. But at least I can see clearer what I'm supposed to do here. It's very similar to the ZX Spectrum in that regard. That music is terrible, though. Let's kill this dog. This is driving me crazy. There, that's him gone. Sorry, buddy. And again, we're just looking around for the actual perp. I wish there was a way to turn off that music. I mean, maybe there is, but wow, this thing is very, very painful to listen to. However, graphically, it does look better. I can tell that I am Judge Dredd. The navigation, though, leaves a lot to be desired. And I still don't understand why I would want to go with a halt or a kill. What do I got right now? Halt? Okay, so I can shout halt to the dogs, and then I die anyway. Well, there you go. That's what the Commodore 64 version of the Judge Dredd game is. Not a fan, I gotta admit. So what's my final verdict on Judge Dredd for the Commodore 64? Again, like the ZX Spectrum game, it's a fail. It's not a very good game. There is no way to dress this up and make it complimentary. For the very first type of Judge Dredd game anywhere, they do earn credit for at least starting something, and there have been a lot of other games based on Judge Dredd that I've already talked about, and a few more coming, by the way. But as far as, like, actually enjoying the game, it's hard. That music drives you crazy. It is not pleasant to listen to for any stretch of time. Now, the Commodore 64 does have much better graphics, as I mentioned. The ability to be able to select your weapons on the fly a lot better. Now I understand how sometimes you're giving a warning shout to the perps before you fire. I like that. There are huge improvements of this version over the ZX Spectrum, but it's still not a fun game. So, I'm going to give it a fail, unfortunately, but you have to, again, put it into context. It's the first Judge Dredd game. I have a hard time really faulting it too much, but fault it I will. Alright, well, there we go. Until next time, stay out of trouble.